Greetings everyone. Thanks for checking out my video. So about a year ago I covered this song as a personal challenge to myself. I thought, what if I was in a band and the band leader called me up on a Friday morning and said, hey man, check out the new Jon Pardi song that just came out. Learn it, we're going to do it tonight. It's a common thing, it's happened before, and that's what I did. Was I challenged myself to cover the song in a way that I was, could play it later that night. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm going to show you here. I'm going to show you how I did it on the video, more or less. So anyway, the song is in A flat minor. I'm in standard tuning, so I'm here at the 4th fret, and you think we're in the A minor pentatonic shape. Yeah, I'm in tune good enough. Okay, so A minor pentatonic shape. Your chords for this are going to be A flat minor, and you've got the G flat major. Maybe I'm not so in tune. And then you've got a B major. Okay. Now, the intro to this is guitar and violin, and it's a lick that does this. It goes, you're in that pentatonic shape, and that's the intro lick. And you can bend it up country style, or you can, whichever works best for you. But it's so you do the bend like that, then go little half step slide, and then repeat it. And there's a couple fills in there. So the first one goes, we'll play it again. And that one is, once again, A minor pentatonic. So in context, it's the second one is so that one is okay. Once again. Okay, and that's basically the intro. And those fills get used later again in the song. I think after the second verse it does it does one of those after the second verse. I think it's this one. So anyway, now when we get to the verse, the first verse, the guitar kind of sits out there at the beginning. And then when it does come in, it's playing like that. Now, as I was saying before, if you're the only guitar player in the band, these full chords are fine. But if you're not the only guitar player, there's another guitar player, maybe there's a keyboard player, maybe you've got a violin player. And there's always a guy with an acoustic guitar. There's not, in this country stuff anyway, there's not a whole lot of sonic space to maneuver. So you don't want to be playing full chords and eating up all the space. Your bass is playing the bass notes. So I'll show you these triad grips that I play for this stuff. And they're all on the D, G, and B strings. That's what I'm playing. So the first one is going to be for this minor chord, I'm going to play this minor triad. The second chord for this big major chord, I'm going to play this triad. That is 2nd fret on your B string, 3rd fret on the G string, 4th fret on the D string. And this first one, the minor one here, it's going to be 4 on the D string, 6 on the D string, and then your G and B strings are 4th fret. So, and then you come back and bar all 3 of those strings on the 4th fret for your 3rd chord, the B major. And you just kind of now, after the end of that first verse, into the first chorus, he does like that. So you have a little stop in there. But then it goes right back into the verse, or the chorus. And the chorus is just the full strumming out of the chords, whatever the rhythm, you can pick that up. It's like Now that's where I do something a little fancy. This sounds good to my ears. I work the progression up. So you do the same, and this is on the third. There's like 4 measures of that progression, and on the third one I change it up because it sounds good to me. So you do the same B minor triad, then I'll move up and I'll do a triad out of this G flat major chord. I'll do this triad here. Once again, still only on the G, B, and E string, or the G, D, and B strings here. D, G, B. Yeah, D, G, B. I know how to play guitar. So that triad for your G flat major, and then your B major, just do it here out of that B major. So that's, see that there, get a good look. Okay, so on the D string, that is the 8th fret. G string is the 6th fret. The B string, it's the 7th fret. Yeah. And then you move this finger up half step, and then it's that angled shape there, slanting backwards. So on the G string, you're at, what is that, 9, and then on the, on the D string, you're at 9, on the G string, you're at 8, and on the B string, you're at 7. And I'm still out of tune. Anyway, so it's, that's pretty much that. Now you can also play the full chords and work it up. So what would that be? That'd be like, that'd be the C shape of your G flat major up to this E shape of your B major. Okay. Now the solo for this is also an A flat minor, and you're up here in the higher register. The solo starts with a violin, and I'm just trying to approximate it with guitar. So it's something like this. So that's the first part of it. So it's, and then you grab this and do a unison bend. Can you see that? It's like 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then back to. The second time it does that. So. Okay, and then I do a smear lick. I call it a smear lick. Right here I go. Something like that. So it's like. That's not right. Yeah. Right there. That's like the violin part of it, more or less. Now you get to the other guitar part. You come down here on your 7th fret or whatever that is, and you do this. Let me play it right. Okay, so there's that part. That's. And then these unison bends here, and these are fun. So that's, you grab this one and then you hold the string underneath the high E string while you bend, and then you release it. As soon as you release it, you don't let go, because you have to grab the one above it here and do the same thing, and then release it to here. So it's, and then you do a, and then it's, see if I can play it all the way through. something like that. So the whole solo, if I can play it all correctly, is yeah, a little rusty, but whatever, that's pretty close. And that's basically it. There is the last verse and chorus pretty much follow the same same deal. Still doing that. I still do the walk up. And then at the end, it does the intro lick again. The and he finishes it out by hitting that double stop right there. So it's like and that's pretty much the whole thing. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you got something out of it.